Hey guys, it's me, Kajaya, and welcome to my new series on Venus and the houses. Hopefully we all know what the houses represent and what Venus represents in the natal chart. But if you don't, in general, Venus is the planet of love and beauty. It's a planet of relationship and harmony, and the house that Venus sits in tells you more about the environment in which all this will, take action, where you find beauty, where you find balance, where you find love, where you find relationship, which you're attracted to. The house represents the environment and the point where things happen. So, you know, and also you have to take into account when you're watching these videos, you may really connect to some of the things I say, or you might not connect to some of the things I say because you have to take into account aspects and, what sign, your Venus is in. But, what I'm doing in these videos is just solely looking at Venus in the house and what it traditionally means in astrology. So, sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy my new series. Enjoy! Oh yeah, and if you don't know where your Venus is placed, I'm going to place a link below where you can find your entire natal chart, but you have to know it is very important to have your time of birth when you're looking at the placement of Venus, because it starts your ascendant, and whatever sign your Venus is in, it goes into that house. So yeah, you need your time of birth to locate your whichever house your Venus is in. So enjoy. So Venus in the 12th house. We have reached the end. They say Venus in the 12th house is in its detriment, but I think Venus in the 12th house is a very beautiful place for Venus to be in because it really makes that person believe in what love actually is and what love is supposed to be. They believe in love to the fullest of its potential, and because of that, they can really be taken advantage of in life by friends and by lovers because they like to please people and they are willing to sacrifice their own comforts to be liked or just to please you and to make sure that you're comfortable, which always of course leads to some dissatisfaction mainly on their part. For them, love and sorrow can go hand in hand. You also got to be careful, Venus in the 12th house, or if you're with someone with their Venus in the 12th house, because they are easily hurt, because they can let you in very easily if they trust you or love you. They can, become very submissive to you. They don't want to be overpowering. They just, they want to serve you. Very vulnerable around you. And just like that Piscean energy, Pisces rules the 12th house, um, which leads to disappointments in relationships, is that they do wear those rose-colored glasses and they do sort of like build you up in their head because they want to believe you're a good person and that you're not shitty. But the advice I would give to someone with their Venus in Pisces or any 12th house placement is you got to learn to accept people for who they've shown you to be and not who you want them to be. So if you've seen someone being shitty, just believe that, you know what, they are a shitty person. um, and stop being so vulnerable or just so easily letting people in. And, someone with their Venus in the 12th house, or if you have your Venus in the 12th house, you constantly lose yourself in love and in friendship. People like to take advantage of you because you're so you're so willing to serve and you're so willing to be open with people and vulnerable around them, always forgiving them, and people can take advantage of it. They sort of take that as a weakness, and you don't want to be seen like that. Who wants to be seen as a weak person? And on a more positive note, Venus in the 12th house I find to be a very creative spot. Um, I find that they like drawings, painting, and like sculptures. Like they have a love for like statues. I don't know why, but yeah, painting. They make like great artists. Um, what else? I think, like the 5th house, 7th house, and 12th house are very like creative spots for Venus to be in. And the last thing I would say about Venus in the 12th house is that if you're dating someone with their Venus in the 12th house, intimacy is so high on their list. Sex is good, but intimacy is a big thing for them. Like there's a song that Beyonce has called Run and like Smash Into You. Like that's what they want to do. They want to like mold with you and just become one soul, one person, one entity with you. So yeah, intimacy high on their list. Make sure you're giving it. So yeah, that is your Venus in the 12th house. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment below. Tell me what you thought about it. Thumbs up and subscribe.